Imagine this. The great Marcus Aurelius once said that when the dawn's challenge makes it hard to leave the warmth of your bed, tell yourself, I have to go to work as a human being. Instead of complaints, ponder on the purpose you were born for, the very reason you exist. Is it to cozy up under blankets, or is there more to your story? Aurelius, the emperor of Rome from 161 to 180 AD, and hailed as the last of the 5 good emperors, wasn't immune to the morning struggle. In his autobiographical masterpiece, Meditations, he explains on his difficulty getting out of bed. Picture this, a conversation with himself, where he points out that nature's gears are constantly turning, plants, birds, bees, all playing their part to keep the world spinning. As humans, regardless of social status, we're not exempt. We too have a role to play. Every life form, according to Aurelius, is on duty, and it's our duty to do the same. Failing in this endeavor, he argues, is a rebellion against nature itself. Thanks to his prolific journaling, we get a sneak peek into what his mornings might have looked like. In this video, we're diving into 5 morning rituals of Marcus Aurelius, unveiling how we can embrace or tweak them for our modern lives. But before we begin, please make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit the notification bell so you do not miss any valuable content. Also, please check out our newsletter in the description, where we share weekly insights about Stoicism and self-improvement. And as always, be the best version of yourself. Number 1. Begin your mornings with a sense of gratitude. As Marcus Aurelius advises us to reflect on the precious privilege of being alive. In his wisdom, he encouraged the mindset of appreciating the simple acts of breathing, thinking, enjoying, and loving. Despite a life spent in the throes of battle, Marcus Aurelius approached each new day with a grateful heart, viewing it as an opportunity for improvement and perfection of character. In contrast, our modern lives often find us consumed by the pursuit of material desires and preoccupied with unnecessary worries, turning each day into a perceived battleground for survival. While acknowledging the complexities of our contemporary world, rife with issues like the war, unemployment, and climate change, it's essential to consider the historical alternatives. If given the chance to be reborn in any era, would you choose a time of invention or artistic brilliance? The reality is that these historical highlights come with their own set of challenges, from primitive medical care to potential poverty and hunger. Considering these factors, the astute choice for rebirth would likely be the present day. Gratitude should be our daily companion, appreciating the privilege of simply waking up in the morning. Not everyone is fortunate enough to witness the sunrise, so regardless of life's challenges, expressing gratitude for the opportunity to breathe, think, enjoy, and love becomes crucial. Always bear in mind that the person who passed away last night likely yearned for just one more breath. Number 2. Implement premeditatio malorum. As Marcus Aurelius suggests, advising yourself when you wake up, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. Premeditatio malorum, or negative visualization, is a technique aimed at anticipating potential challenges so that we can effectively prepare for what lies ahead. Stoicism, being a practical philosophy, encourages us to see the world as it is, rather than idealizing it as a perfect society. Despite Marcus Aurelius's renowned discipline and temperance, it is believed that he practiced negative visualization. He mentally readied himself for potential encounters with difficult or abrasive individuals, emphasizing the importance of preparation without succumbing to worry or pessimism. The concept is not to foster perpetual concern, but to maintain readiness for the future. Given that misfortune can strike at any moment, negative visualization allows us to be prepared rather than caught off guard. To illustrate this, consider the analogy of a post-mortem in medicine, where doctors investigate the cause of death after it occurs. Negative visualization acts as a pre-mortem, allowing us to anticipate potential issues before embarking on a journey, launching a product, or attending a job interview. For instance, if you have a job interview, instead of envisioning the most likely scenario, contemplate the worst-case scenario. Unlikely events such as your resume catching fire. This exercise prompts proactive measures, such as bringing a physical copy of your resume and a backup on a USB stick, or emailing it to the company beforehand. Stoics recommend applying negative visualization not only to specific events, but also to broader aspects of life, including your body, relationships, and finances. Incorporate retrospective negative visualization by considering a scenario where a loved one like your grandma has passed away. Reflect on how your life would have been without her, fostering gratitude for the time spent together. Confronting and momentarily experiencing fears can help overcome these psychological barriers. Practice negative visualization each morning by being honest with yourself and keeping your expectations clear. Ask yourself, what could go wrong? How would you handle such scenarios? Can you overcome or plan for them? By preparing for the worst in the morning, you position yourself to better navigate potential challenges throughout the day if and when they arise. Number 3, embrace intentional discomfort. Following the guidance of Marcus Aurelius, who advises, set aside a certain number of days, during which you shall be content with the scantiest and cheapest fare, with coarse and rough dress, saying to yourself the while, is this the condition that I feared? In his youth, Marcus Aurelius willingly adopted basic clothing and slept on the ground, inspired by the Greek practice of agoge, a rigorous training regimen associated with Spartan warriors. This intentional discomfort was a shared practice among ancient Stoics, driven by the desire to regularly challenge oneself and fortify resilience for potential real-life challenges. Stoic philosophy underscores the value of deliberately making life uncomfortable, rejecting the notion that indulging in luxury and comfort daily is essential. Skipping meals occasionally, for instance, is seen as a way to build perseverance and grit, breaking the reliance on comfort. Overcoming this need for comfort paves the way for a more straightforward approach to setting and achieving goals. Considering the pace of modern life, mornings present an opportune time for incorporating voluntary discomfort into a routine. An example of a contemporary practice is beginning each day with a cold shower. Beyond enhancing mental and physical endurance, cold showers offer benefits such as fat loss, reduced depression, lower stress, and improved circulation. Other practices include sleeping on the floor, engaging in challenging workouts, or abstaining from social media, to allocate morning time for productive activities like journaling or reading. In a world where many enjoy relative comfort, intentionally subjecting oneself to discomfort serves as a reminder of the privileges often taken for granted. Whether through fasting, cold showers, sleeping on a hard surface, or forgoing modern conveniences, embracing voluntary discomfort fosters gratitude for the overlooked aspects of our lives. Striving for discomfort paradoxically leads to greater comfort as you become more resilient and appreciative of the abundance that often goes unnoticed. Number 4, journaling wisdom. Marcus Aurelius emphasizes the recognition that I needed to train and discipline my character, not to be sidetracked by my interest in rhetoric, treatises on abstract questions, or moralizing sermons, to steer clear of oratory, poetry, and Bell's letters, to write straightforward. In 1994, Dr. James Pennebaker, a psychology professor at the University of Texas, conducted a study on job seekers unemployed for 8 months. Participants were divided into 3 groups. One wrote about their layoff experience, the second wrote about nothing specific, and the third had no written instructions. Those who journaled about their layoff experiences were significantly more likely to find new jobs. This experiment underscores the power of journaling to declutter the mind and align thoughts with feelings. Marcus Aurelius, rising early each dawn, practiced this Stoic tradition. His journaling routine allowed reflection on self, relationships, and the world, fostering clarity and virtuous living. Modern life bombards us with distractions, stress, and anxiety. Journaling, beyond mere diary keeping, is a Stoic philosophy, preparing for the day ahead in the morning, reflecting on the day in the evening. Amid life's noise, journaling is an opportunity to articulate thoughts, evaluate reactions, and clarify our approach. Start with just 10 minutes in the morning, using any convenient form, pen and paper or a computer document. The process matters most. Writing and reading your experiences serve as reminders of lessons learned and mentors' wisdom. Journaling realigns you with your desired path when you feel adrift. With each entry, your philosophy embeds itself in your character, reducing the likelihood of forgetting the wisdom gained over time. Number 5. Prioritize the essential task. In our final insight from Marcus Aurelius, he advises us to concentrate every minute like a Roman, like a man, on doing what's in front of you with precise and genuine seriousness, tenderly, willingly, with justice. Marcus, known for his proactive approach, would address his most challenging tasks without delay, avoiding procrastination and complaints. In our daily pursuit of tasks, we often fall short of accomplishing everything on our list. Within this list, certain items hold greater importance than others, tasks that demand attention and those that are merely desirable. Consider a scenario where you must write a due report. Despite recognizing its significance, procrastination leads you to focus on less critical activities, leaving the crucial report untouched. To counter this tendency, it is recommended to tackle the most important task first thing in the morning. By completing a potentially procrastinated task early, you set the tone for the day. For instance, if you have to handle laundry, grocery shopping, and a challenging report on the same day, start with the task you are likely to delay, perhaps the report. Once accomplished, the subsequent activities, like grocery shopping and laundry, seem less daunting, leaving you feeling empowered. This approach capitalizes on the clarity of the morning, where your mind is uncluttered, the environment is quiet, and distractions are minimal. It offers a window to prioritize what matters most before the day unfolds with its various demands. Initiating the day with the completion of a vital task provides both momentum and a sense of accomplishment, setting a positive tone for the rest of your day. If you found this video helpful, take a moment to explore our Stoicism playlist. For more videos aimed at helping you achieve success and happiness through ancient philosophical wisdom, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching, and strive to be the best version of yourself.